Yo, what is up guys? Henry the Blazer here, and as you can see from the highlight mix that we've got the Mighty Mouse himself, Damon Stoudemeire, 88 overall Ruby. He is the Raptors collection, and I know some of y'all are already thinking he's an L because you guys can see how tall it is. But you just wait until we get into this video. We're going to do a review on him right away. Now before we get into this video, I want you all to comment down below what has been your favorite Ruby collection so far. Anyways, let's get into it. As you can see, 171 pound, 5'10 guy. I know that doesn't impress you so far. He's a 92 offensive overall and an 81 defensive overall. I'm gonna tell you guys right now off the bat, this guy is basically an Isaiah Thomas on steroids. So for those of you that like using an Isaiah Thomas type of card, has a lot of speed, lefty jumper, perfect, you guys are gonna love this card. We'll get into it. You guys will see his release and everything. But this card is mainly revolved around offense. As you can see, he's got a nice standing layup of a 92, driving layup of a 90, a draw foul of an 80, which is always good. Draw fouls actually seem to matter a lot this year. If you have a high one, you tend to draw a lot of fouls. We get to the mid-range. He's got a nice open mid-range of an 88, contested off the dribble. It's beautiful. It's looking silky. We get to the three-pointer, and that's looking just as good. Those are beautiful high 80s stats right there. 89 open three, 88 contested, 88 off dribble. He's got an amazing release. Again, you guys are going to see that later. If he gets to the line, 84 free throw. Now, this is where things continue to get better. He's a very good point guard-like player, as you guys saw from the highlights. 89 ball control, always nice if it's above 86. He can speed boost very well. 90 passing vision, 94 passing IQ, 93 passing accuracy. So he throws a lot of nice passes, and you guys are going to tell by the badges he has as well as the flashy passes he can throw. And we continue to go down. Now this is where he starts to lack a little bit. He clearly doesn't have much defense. Again, like I said, he's like an Isaiah Thomas. If you do decide to get this card, surround him with people that can play defense. He's a really fun card to use. You can see that he doesn't play very well defense. On-ball defensive IQ of a 75. That's average, but not very consistent on defense. Now don't let that flaunt you. Clearly, I found that defense doesn't really matter too much in this game because people will blow by you anyways. It's really on where you place your player at the right time, and if he gets there fast enough, he actually has played decent defense for me. And we can go down, you can see that he can't dunk. He's obviously only 5'10", but this is where he excels. 96 speed with ball, and 94 acceleration. This card is stupid fast in game. Like, him on offense and him making plays is honestly amazing with how fast he moves. People got to keep up, and if people off ball, the CPUs cannot even keep up. He's got an 84 vertical, decent strength, amazing stamina, and you know stamina is broken in this game, so you know you don't have to sit this man. Decent reaction time and an amazing offensive consistency. Now, just by taking a look at this card again, like I said earlier, you can see that he's meant more for the offensive end than the defensive end. He's basically like a Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas type player. He excels on offense, but he's a liability on defense. We go ahead and take a look at system proficiencies. You can see that he's meant for playmaking. He's got the balanced, pace and space in 7 seconds that are really what he revolves around. And also the perimeter centric, not too bad. So you can tell that he likes to make plays. This card is, I can't emphasize how good this card is at passing and scoring. He might be 5'10", but this guy can score so well. But here you are, guys. You can see the system proficiencies. Nothing too crazy. Defense is obviously going to be the lowest one. But now let's go ahead and take a look at his badges. He's got gold dimer, gold mid-range deadeye, gold tireless scorer, gold acrobat, gold pick and roll maestro, which you know is cheese shooting off of pick and with having that badge, and gold lob city passer, as well as he comes with a passive badge which is floor general, which is always a nice badge to have. Now, I know a lot of you people are thinking, why do I always complete these Ruby collections? If you think about it, the Ruby collections, the amount I'm paying for all those players to complete a collection, I believe I paid about 8 to 9K, or sorry, like about 12K, because the people that were expensive were DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. I got DeRozan luckily for 4K and Kyle Lowry for 2,300, so I actually got a huge dub on that. But all these badges combined, if you bought all this and put it into one player, would end up being more expensive than the whole collection itself. And the best thing about this card is that he's one of the court vision players, except this is the Ruby version, a better version, and you don't have to pay 12K for this card like how those cards are going for a stupid expensive amount. Damon Stoudemeire is amazing. His badges, now that you've seen them, you've now seen his stats, you've seen his system proficiency. Now we're going to go ahead and quickly jump into Freestyle so I can show you his release, his dribble moves, which are just beautiful, and his hot spots. So let's go ahead and jump into Freestyle. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got Damon Stoudemeire himself. We're going to go ahead and quickly turn on the hot zones. and he doesn't have way too many hot zones, but at the same time he doesn't have much cold zones. And I'll take a card that doesn't have cold zones because a lot of the cards this year have cold zones. But for those of you that don't know, Damon Stoudemire is a left-hand shooter. Again, this is how I relate him a lot to Isaiah Thomas. You can see that he's got a really nice release. You know exactly where to release. Again, it's not too fast, it's not too slow. It's not like Steph Curry's. Steph Curry's this year, they broke it. You release it at such a weird time, but look at that. Very consistent shot. He rarely misses the mid-range, and the three-pointer, he is excelling as well. Very nice card, can shoot very well off the dribble. He's super fast. I mean, it clearly doesn't show you justice when I show you in Freestyle, but just look how fast he moves. It's ridiculous. You guys will definitely be getting a gameplay from me. I know I've always been saying I've been getting gameplays, but now that I have time, I've been super busy. Shoot from a cold zone just to show him that you can hit it. Alright, fine. Be like that. Splash it. Hey, he turns around because he knows it's money even when it's slightly late. But as far as dribbles, he actually has the size up that Kyrie has. So he's got Kyrie's size up. He's got good dribble. Look how fast he is. It's ridiculous. And then the speed boost is unreal. This card, very well on offense. Again, like I'm going to talk about over and over, he excels on offense. He is a liability on defense. I would probably give this card about a total of, I'll say 7 out of 10, not 6.5. I'll say 7 just because of his offense. Super fun card to use. Do not underestimate him because of height. Height, as big of a deal as it might feel like it is this year. I don't know if you guys have used any short players, but people like Chris Paul and stuff play super good in this game because as far as shooting, they're super consistent. And going to the basket, no one can go to the basket anyways, but now that he has Acrobat and he has the high draw foul, it actually makes him nice. I've gone to the basket a couple times. I mean, there has been times where I've been backboarded like a mother. You know what it is, but I'm not going to say it. And the thing is, he will get blocked occasionally because he is 5'10", but if you guys like the Isaiah Thomas type player, again, amazing on offense, but a little bit of a liability on defense, this is definitely the card to have. He's super fun. One of the cheaper end of the collections. I mean, that's because people underestimate him. He's a really fun card to use. I think his salary cap is going to go down for the next one, so that's why I would recommend you guys pick him up right now before he actually goes up. Because I mean, a lot of the reward cards were all made 400 for this one, but I think they'll actually start to spread them out for the next one. Wes Unseld is only a 400, which is the same as Damon Stoudemire, so you can understand why I wouldn't use Damon Stoudemire right now. He's not someone I'm putting on a salary cap right now, but maybe when he gets cheaper, because I think they'll start to balance that out. But definitely a very nice card to use. As you can see, he shoots very well. I'm going to continue to show you the dribble moves here. Size up again, that's what it looks like. He's got Kyrie's size up. It's really nice. His step back is nice. He shoots really nice off step backs, actually. Look, it's just such a nice, easy release. Almost goes in every single time. It's a really nice step back. I really like his step back. It's really like fluent. It doesn't really look forced like it does on most players. And I don't think he's really ever missed a mid-range. It's just such an easy release to hit mid-ranges with. As far as the three, he's a pretty consistent three-point shooter, number one, because he's a lefty. Thing about lefties, I don't know why, but lefties just have always shot really well and consistent in 2K. James Harden, Chris Bosh, Isaiah Thomas, it's just really nice. So I would definitely recommend that you guys go ahead and pick this collection up if you can land it for like 12K. I mean, sure, you're locking in a collection, but he's absolutely worth it, number one. The badges themselves add up to being more expensive than the collection, so not a bad Ruby card to have with the badges. He's got the Dimer badge, which is really going to help a lot with making plays and getting your people to actually hit the shots when they're open. I think Dimer is going to help a lot with that, especially if guys have catch and shoot like that. You're just increasing the percentages on and on. Makes it really nice. And just overall, he's an amazing playmaker. Super fast on offense, so he can actually bring help in and toss it out. Get a shot, goes in super fast. Liability on defense though, so again, that's something to watch out for. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you know what you gotta do. Hit that like, it's greatly appreciated, and hit that subscribe button if you are a new viewer. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have an awesome day. Take care.